I got a wife. You can have her. So my wife walks in the room, but I heard the thunder before she got there. She couldn't find me. I never seen my wife before because I can't stand the nagging. So my wife tells me she wants to be closer to me. She wants a fire back. Or maybe it could happen if she didn't drool all over everything. My wife. That's a joke. Man, oh man. That's what my wife would be if she wasn't such a woman. My wife asked me, does this dress make me look fat? I tell her, no, you're always fat. My wife. She's still a joke. I threatened to take my wife to the cleaners, and she just had to mention the jelly stain on my tie. Stay on topic, woman. How many wives does it take to ruin a moment? Just mine. I got divorced recently. My wife wasn't happy when she read the letter in the mail. Now she knows about the other wife. I had to get away from her. My wife is the friendliest, kindest person I've ever seen. Because she's a whore. My wife started out as my wife. Because I sure wouldn't marry the damn thing. I'll talk about my wife so much because unlike other guys, I can talk about my problems. Lately, my wife's been talking for the first time. She never talked before, but she insists I never listen to her. I got a question for all those people who love their wives. What's the matter with you? I got my wife a job as a plane pilot so she could get away from me while thinking she's on to something. Has anybody seen my wife in the last 24 hours? No? Thank God. I absolutely promise my wife falls down the stairs and hits the furniture that much. She sucks at everything. I gotta say, my wife might be a good cook and all, but it's never when I eat it. You know why my wife reminds me of my sister? I don't want to be married to her. Nobody could turn her head like my wife can, because no one wants to look at her. My wife is quite the broad. She's not pretty, just very broad all over. Her head, her shoulders, everything except her boulders. Every day I fight allegations saying that I love my wife. The only way my wife is a match for me is I'd like to set her ablaze.